Welcome to the Eric St. Show podcast. Take your phone off Do Not Disturb. Kind of writes to me. Is that an old message? I think that's an old message. I want to make sure. Okay. Yeah, it's an old message. Kenny writes, does anyone sing along with Eric, or is it just me? No, everyone's doing that. And thank you. Thank you for that. That's a great song. I don't even know what we can name that song, but it's the opening theme of the Eric Zane Show podcast, a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal adventures each and every day of the work week and sometimes more. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry. From the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio, smack dab in the middle of beautiful Hudsonville, Michigan. Holy crap. I really felt bad yesterday. I thought it was bad enough when I got on the scale and it said I was 183.6. Now, some of you might be like, oh, man, I wish I was that. Yeah, I'm little. I'm 5'7", and I should be 150. So I'm obese. And some of you who are, well over 3 bills, and I know some of you are, they're like, I would kill to be that. Yeah, I know. But it's still, this is actually, I'm so bothered by this. I am, so bad. But then it got worse because, then I went ahead and I just jumped on the scale later on in the day, and I was wearing like what I wear every day, and it was like 188.5 with clothes on. And I talked about this on the Patreon, but then, even with my clothes off, it was like 185, 186. Prior to this week when I got on the scale and saw that I was over 180, I'd never been over 177 in my life. I'd never seen that. This is a first. So the quote yesterday from Kate in New Jersey was, quit eating all the GD candy. And she's right. Oh my God. The amount of candy that I've been consuming. I mean, candy, not just sweets, candy, like Milky Way, Snickers, M&Ms, 1,000 grand, 100,000 grand, $100,000. What do they call those things? Red wrapper. Really good. Oh, just fantastic. It's legal poison that is sold, and it tastes so good. If meth was delicious, we'd all be doing it. This is as close as we can to legal meth. So addicting. So amazing. So yesterday, I woke up feeling like hell. And, I didn't eat until noon. And then I had a fucking bowl of oatmeal. Wait a minute. Is that what I had? I think that was it. And then later on in the day, and then I did the Patreon, and then there was no more candy, Eric. Just stop eating candy. You have to stop eating candy. I had like a salad. And then, the goal was one day of no candy. And I made it. I did not eat any candy. It's candy and just gorging myself on garbage, as I indicated to the folks on Patreon on Wednesday night. I had a Jimmy Dean sausage, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, frozen, a frozen El Monterey burrito, breakfast burrito, 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, a lot of peanut butter and a lot of jelly, 3 Milky Ways, a pack of M&Ms, and a Snickers, all fun-sized. They weren't full bars, but still. I mean, that's like, wow. No secret why I've ballooned or how I've ballooned to this weight. It's because of these intense, horrible amounts of food, garbage food, and then the candy. So I said, all right, I need to order a ceasefire, a line in the sand for one day. And I'm not just don't eat any damn candy. So I didn't eat any damn candy. And then I went to the gym. Of course, I've been going to the gym a lot. But that doesn't matter the way I'm eating. I could go to the gym for 20 hours a day and it wouldn't matter from what I'm eating. So I'm not giving myself a pat on the back here. This is me yelling at me. And maybe this will translate to your life too if you're struggling. I know Kenny him and I are going after it at the same time. Kenny has a treadmill that he purchased forever ago and then immediately threw all his clothes on it, and now he's finally getting on the damn treadmill. I mean, Kenny is pissed off. I need an update because he's had it. He is furious with himself. Hey, Siri.
Uh-huh.
Call High Maintenance Kenny.
Calling High Maintenance Kenny.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, are you still pissed off at yourself?
Yes, but I'm also a little pissed off about the laundry clothing shit. There has never been any articles of clothing on the thing.
That was a joke.
Yes, I know, but come on. Just saying.
No, come on. It's a joke. It's a comedy show, dickbag. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, stay pissed off. Stay pissed off. Because you and I are one day in less gross. Yeah, well, you're 2 days in.
Well, yeah, but I'm starting out like way worse than you.
Well, I know, but you're still, you have a personal winning streak going.
Yeah. That's 2 days in a row, man. I was on the treadmill 3 times the first day and twice yesterday.
Stay pissed off. We can do this. We can get through this. You're gonna experience a lot of amazing things happening to you if you stay aggressive. You know?
A lot of amazing things, such as what?
Well, you're gonna get smaller. That's amazing. You're gonna feel better about yourself. I'm actually trying not to be silly. I'm actually trying to encourage you. I know that's hard to believe.
No, I know you are, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That's the goal, man. Is I'm always tired. I'm always feeling like lethargic and it's just enough is enough, man.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of life is this, you know?
Dude, you are speaking so wise. Don't ever forget it. If you ever need yeah.
What really sucks, though, man, is that years ago, I lost almost 70 pounds on my own. And it's like, how did I ever get back? And not just back, but worse than ever before. I've never weighed this much.
Well, you don't want to worry, but you don't want to look to the past. Okay. Throat/Dale, one of his amazing words of wisdom was, don't look to the past. It makes you sad. Don't look to the future. It'll make you anxious.
Yeah.
And that's true. That's right.
That is true. You got to focus on the right now.
May 20, 2022 is the task at hand. You are 8 hours and 14 minutes into it. Well, maybe you aren't because you're in a different time zone, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Okay. All right, so go get them.
So how about you, man? Did you get rid of all your candy, or are you just like trying to avoid it?
I did not get rid of it. Do you think that's a bad idea?
Yeah, man. You gotta get that shit out the house, or you're gonna give in.
Well, the thing is, the Kevin eats it. He loves that candy, and so do other people in the house who don't eat like assholes.
Well, then he needs to be like the guard of it, like put it
Okay.
on a table next to him or something, like
Yeah.
where you would have to walk past him to get to it.
No, that's good. I've got some Little Debbie snacks that Mike Ball delivered. He actually, I'm not kidding you. He delivers me snacks to eat so that, he knows that this is a real weakness, and that is just another thing that I'm up against. Is this sick sugar peddler continues?
It's so funny that he does that, man.
Yeah, he brings ice cream over. He brings snacks in by the box load.
And I can't blame him. Was he doing that before you agreed to re-challenge him?
No. It wasn't until I started to run my mouth that he started to bring things over. What a dick,
That's hilarious, though. That's too funny.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good Friday.
All right.
The treadmill will be smoking, right, Kenny?
Well, I hope not.
Well,
but,
you know what I mean. It's gonna be working. I mean, because you're gonna be having it on for so long, it's gonna be like, oh man, here we go. I'm not implying that your weight is destroying it. I'm implying.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
implying.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but that's the thing is I spent so much money on it. Is I hope that doesn't happen. But yeah, that's the other thing is I'm sitting at a computer all day long, and I get bogged down with work, and then I just don't take my breaks. Now I'm like, no, I'm setting alarms. I'm making sure I take my breaks, and when I take my breaks, that's where I'm heading, is to the treadmill.
Oh my God, you holy cow! This is going to be great. I can't wait to see you when you're ripped.
Me too. When I'm 60, right?
Okay, you're doing a great job.
All right, man.
Okay, I'll see you.
Appreciate it. All right,
Bye.
later.
The big key to me is when I get done at the YMCA, I get home and I'm like, okay, this is when I really, I like give myself a pass to go eat the ass out of everything, And before I went to the Y, I had a protein bar to kind of ease the sensation of hunger. Did a little workout action. Andy from Team Knuckle Dragger caught me doing voice to text in my phone, and he made fun of me that I was ordering cheeseburgers and French fries from DoorDash. Fucker. And that was just another thing to motivate your old pal Eric Zane. And then I went home, and I didn't eat anything. Nothing. I just didn't eat. And I felt fantastic. I didn't feel hungry. Nothing. So that tells me that a lot of the time I've been eating when I haven't even wanted or felt the urge to eat, Oh. So there you go. I feel good about it. But today's a new day. So I forgot about yesterday. Today, just like Kenny, May 20. I've got a no candy today. No candy. I'm just yelling at me right now. At the YMCA, I witnessed something spectacular, and I want to know what you think about this. This dude at the gym, who I've seen a lot, and I know he knows who I am, and I wanted to say hi to him, but I couldn't remember his name, of course. I go, hey, how you doing? He goes, hey, Eric, how are you? Shakes my hand, looks me in the eye. I got to forget your name. He goes, Brad. And he goes, that's okay. Andy from Team Knuckle Dragger, it took forever for him to remember my name, like 6 months. I go, all right, Brad. Well, I got it now. I don't think I do. he says, "Did I hear you on a new radio station?" I go, and he probably overheard me talking to someone else at the Y. I go, "Oh, yeah, I do part-time work on the weekend on the oldies station." He goes, "Oh, man." Now, he was when the divorce happened 7 years ago, you had people that stopped listening to them and never went back. He's one of those guys. And but he also has no idea of what I did after that. He goes, "You were on another station after you left them, and what was that?" I go, "WBBL." He goes, "Yeah." And then and now you're on it. "Oh, that's great. So you're I go, "Well, yeah, thank you. I appreciate that." He goes, "What else you been doing?" I go, "Well, I also podcast." He goes, "Oh, what's the name of your?" So he has no idea about the podcast. But it's fine. That's the way it goes. So I'm just talking to him, just shooting the shit about whatever. And okay, he's got 2 teenagers that are there also. And I don't know this, but one of the teenagers walks up and does the old thing that teenagers do. They just walk up to the dad and start talking to the dad like the other adult is not there. That's a very teenager thing to do. So I stopped my work. I was in the middle of a sentence. I stopped. And the young lady starts talking to her dad. And he did something that was so old school that I don't know if parents these days do this. I don't know if I would do this. I would probably, and a lot of parents would probably go, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. The kid comes up and starts talking. And, well, I mean, it was an interruption. And he goes, "Hey, do you see 2 adults talking?" The kid, and I go, "Oh, no." So he's got to do some parenting despite the awkwardness. And this is my idea. This is what I think is a great parent. They're willing to take the hit of the awkwardness. Most would just not parent there. They would just shoo the kid along or answer the kid or enable the kid with an answer and then continue the conversation. Not this guy. No. He goes, "Hey, do you not see that there's 2 adults talking here?" And the kid stops talking and just looks at him. And he goes, she's probably about 14. He goes, "I'll talk to you when we're done. Move along." She turns around and walks away. And I do my best. I don't want to look. I don't want to make cringe face like that. I want to support him as a parent because I know what he's going through. So I just patiently witness and don't react. That to me is the sign of a fantastic parent who is willing to have that in public awkward to parent. That is much needed. It was very refreshing to see, as awkward as fuck as that was. So then he goes, anyway, and so we then just continue our conversation like nothing happened. My job, act like nothing happened. Okay. And then I did. And then the conversation ended. And then that was it. Short time later, I'm over at another piece of equipment doing my thing, lifting my feeble weights. And the kid was there with another sibling. So there's the 2 siblings. And the dad, he goes, "Hey." And I don't act like I'm listening, but I'm listening. They're behind me. He goes, "I'm sorry I had to bark at you like that. But now you know. You do not just walk up and interject into a conversation with anyone. Now, how can I help you?" And then she says what she wants to say. And he goes, "You may not," and then he answers, he goes, "You may not like that sometimes, but you learn something there." I'm like, this guy is an absolute wizard. This is what we need, and what the world needs now is another folk singer like I need a hole in my head. Cracker. That's a lost art form, in my opinion. Because what you have there is dad who is probably not friends with the kid, but a parent. And it's like, that's the when you were growing up, I don't know about you, but I was like, yeah, my dad's a dick. My dad's nothing but a dick. Your dad's cool. And then the other kid will go, no, man, you don't know. My dad's a dick. Your dad's cool. That's because my dad was cool to those kids, but he was a dick to me. And you're supposed to be a dick. I think we need a new campaign. Be a dick to your kids. That's what you need to do. Be fair, but be a dick to your kids. Okay? Because they don't need another friend. They need someone to parent them. Be a dick to your kids. Be fair, but be a dick. Josh says we teach our kids to not interrupt. It's rude. It's rude. Kenny says, yep, this was something I did years ago too. Kate says, I fucking hated it when my kids did that. Good for him. I would do that to my girls as well. Oh my God, that guy is a rock star. I'm thinking that if that guy were single and there was some single mom running around, like let's say radio voice Linda is at the gym and everybody knows, as she indicated earlier this week, she actually said, I'm ready. She's actually getting in the game. She's on the hunt for the next Mr. Linda. Okay? If she were there, she writes, oh no. If radio voice Linda were there, pumping iron, and she witnessed that, oh my God, she'd be a moth and he'd be light. She'd be all around just like, I just wanted to tell you that I think that you did a marvelous job there. And the way you parented, I just did. Not a lot of people do that. I mean, she would so turn on the charm. Okay, that's what so I was so enamored with that what I witnessed. It was incredible. Now Brad here, he didn't listen. He doesn't even know I do a podcast. But now I've got to remember. Okay, hey man, May 20. I talked about you extensively and the parenting expertise that I witnessed by you. And I don't think I've said anything sideways here because knowing me, I'll say something and hey, no, that's not true, or he'll get mad. I hope not. So when you're going back to listen to this, Brad, however many days down the road when it actually happened on May 20, hopefully you'll get a good laugh out of it. Okay. The show is available, of course, every morning live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. I make the open available to everybody on Facebook, Twitter, and, of course, YouTube. I'm about to put an end to that right now. So if you are watching on those platforms, what you need to do when I cut the cord here is go to twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live and follow the page and then subscribe to it too. And you can pick up where we left off. And as always, download the audio podcast wherever you download podcasts. I'm on all of them. So please do that too. Thank you.